Okay, so group lesson, but this is a little different. This is something I'm going to start doing, and it's like let's say a monthly challenge that I want to set for you. So I want to make these. They're going to be a bit generic, obviously, because it's going to be for everyone. But something I think is really beneficial. So it's going to be something I think is quite hard to do as well. And that kind of leads us into what we're going to start with. But so this is for everyone. I want to, again, describe it as a challenge, something that I want you to work on over a period of time. First one's something that some of you would have done for sure. If we haven't, then we probably will at some point, I'm sure. But ultimately, something that I think I want you to work on kind of throughout the month, in the background of what you're currently working on, kind of like the personalized stuff that I'm giving you. This, again, will overlap with a lot of you in terms of stuff we talked about. So challenge number one is called hit hard, stop quick. So I don't use that phrase very often, so no one may have heard that, and some of you may have heard that. Hit hard, stop quick is challenge number one. Now, this revolves around hitting balls and stopping at finish position one. Now that is, most of you should have heard of that. I've probably introduced it to most of you. If you haven't, there is a video in the library called 3 Finish Positions that are kind of like what I utilize in my golf, my teaching, my training. Finish position one is basically finishing with your arms straight and the club as an extension of your arms. Okay, so like you can see there, it might go up a little bit as the chest goes up. It might not be perfectly straight from here, more down to here, not because of this. No elbow bend, zero. And don't be afraid of tension in the arms when you get there. Okay, soft, tense. We want width, we want to create and maintain that radius. Okay, so finish position one, hit hard, stop quick. Now your task here, the challenge itself, is from a down the line camera angle, which that one should be in a pretty good spot down my hands. When you finish these swings, what we're trying to do is finish with everything hidden behind my body. Okay, so I think that you probably can't see anything there. Now you can see the club head, maybe the club head pokes. We definitely don't want to see the hands. We definitely don't want to see the elbow. Okay, so your task, the challenge, is to hit balls as hard as possible, and you'll realize that it's not that hard, as hard as possible, but hide everything, arms and golf club, behind your body from that view there as you go through. Okay? And your challenge is to build up to as fast as you possibly can. So I'm going to hit a few. I've got four balls here, not for that reason, just because that was left from last time. Camera angle I think is pretty good to me. Now, first one, I'm going to keep this nice and smooth in terms of tempo, and I'm just going to focus. Again, I'm not really going to think about my swing as I'm doing this. I'm going to focus on the finish position and get there as early as I can and hold that position. First one's going to be about a 60 to 70 meter shot. Okay, I'm not too stressed about where they go. You want good contact. It's kind of the point of doing a finish like this, is the contact should be good. It should be a little low as well. There's a chance, like I did there, that you hit right, because again, there's not much to close the face here. So don't let that stress you out at all. Now, what you're going to do that I cannot do, you are going to check that swing. Okay? Did you hide your arms behind your body? Okay? If you did, sweet, you get to move on. So I was a 74 meter carry. Now, if we want to chuck drills in here, while we do this, the drill that you're going to do for me, if possible, when possible, is the wall drill. Okay, you're going to come over to a wall. You don't have to face this one. I'm doing it just for the camera. And what your aim is here is to have the bum against the wall, create tension through the elbows and through the wrists. You can have a little backswing if you want, and then try and go through and stop at this point. So don't let anything hit the wall. You might be close to it, but you're not touching it. Elbow no, club no, hands no. And my body should be pretty much done here, okay? That's the drill to do between these swings. All right, so as a reference point, that first shot, you know, 7-iron launched at 16 degrees, so a tad low. Good, it should be low. 15 degrees, probably about right, actually. It launched a tad low. Obviously, I hit a lot down, 9 degrees down, which is too much. But again, for what I'm doing there, it's kind of the point as well. So, and it went, yeah, 75 carry. So that was pretty comfortable for me. And now I'm going to start ramping it up for the next 3 balls. I haven't hit any balls today, so this is my first 4, so I'm not really going to hit too many here. So, same again, as full of backswing as you can, but still controlling the finish. Okay, I don't know if I quite achieved that. You may have seen the club head just poke past there. There was a little bit of a recoil on that one. Felt great. Again, 100 meter carry. Okay, so for yarders, all you people in yards, 110, 10%. 110 carry, 16 degree launch again, 8.5 degrees down again, 0 degree path, straight up because now I'm cranking up the speed. I'm turning faster as well, which will square the face up a little bit more. I don't know if I've got much more in me than that, but I'm going to check. Again, I don't know if I passed that because I'm not checking at the time, but my job is to not let you see anything from that view. All right, so I'm going to go one more. So you see how the stop quick part is really in here. So, same again. I'm going to try and carry us about 110. Oh, I think you would have saw that golf club. 120 carry. I'm going to have one more go because I'm not sure if you're going to see it or not. There was a little recoil there at the end. So again, the point here, and what I want you to think about, the same as what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about this golf ball. I'm thinking about my finish position. Like, there's no way I can control my finish like that if I'm not thinking about it. At 75 mile an hour, that golf club does not want to stop at that finish. Okay? And this is the thing, I talk about finish position a lot, as majority of you know. I talk about finish a lot. It never wants to stop in that position. Yeah, 75 mile an hour, 7-iron speed, for some people that's their full swing. And they're finishing behind the head to do so. I just did that, you know, largely by stopping at this point. Little recoil, largely by stopping at this point. I'm not saying that's capable for everyone because it's all relative, isn't it? But what I'm getting at is that club does not want to stop there. I am doing that. I am putting the brakes on and holding at that position. Otherwise, it won't stop there. So it's a conscious decision. And what I say to people a lot is you cannot think about impact and your finish. All right? You have to pick one. Stop thinking about this bit and think about this bit. See what happens. Yeah, it could be the easiest way you ever play golf is to think about the finish, not impact, not the golf ball. I'm going to have one more go. You're going to have to move a little bit. Come, clear, out of the way. One more go. That was a 120 carry. I wonder if I can crank it to 130. And I need to check these after to see if I pass the challenge, but I might have gone too far here. All right, one more. Oh, that sucked. So that was a step too far. A little wristy. I think you would have seen that one. So from the front, again, it's going to look very wide. Yeah, so hit hard, stop quick. Can you hide everything behind your torso at finish position? Because again, if you do the wall feel, you have to move your body well. Okay, so this is where, you know, taking away lots of bends and folds of the arms after the golf ball forces body movement. All right, this video is not meant to be too technical. It's more just a challenge to see how you go. Like I said, they should be low, they should be punched. As you saw, I never hit a golf ball left there because a lot of the release was kind of taken away, so it was very hard to. It's not impossible, but if you hit left doing this, you probably won't hide it behind your body. Just bear that in mind. Because again, hitting left requires more turn here. That club is going to go across your body really fast. For that to be hidden behind my body, that's what it would have looked like. As soon as that starts going there, you would have seen it. So again, I get to this after. So challenge, monthly challenge, 1. If you're on an unlimited subscription, chuck a video over of you doing this. Have some fun. Yeah, don't treat this as more of a fun challenge part of your practice schedule. It's nothing too technical. Treat it as a challenge. Like I said, it's hard. I made that probably look easier than it is for those distances. You might be living at 70 meters max to start with, but make it a goal to hit further each time while still achieving those positions. If you're not on Unlimited and you want to send it to me, I'd love to see it. Just message me, say, hey, I've got some challenge video for you, can you take a look? Send it over. Well, I'll just request it from you and I'll take a quick look and we'll see how we're doing. It is beneficial for technique. Okay, that's the best thing I can say. I'm going to try and make these fun, but I'm going to try and make it beneficial for all of you, that it will help. This is something that will really, really help. So, challenge number 1, hit hard, stop quick, hide your arms behind your body as hard as you possibly can.